First, it's the Cask Killer, Jessica McCaskill. She weighed in at 59 kilos on the button. She stands 168 centimeters tall with a reach. The Cask Killer, Jessica McCaskill. Katie Taylor, perhaps the greatest athlete Ireland has ever produced.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, and now from Chicago, Illinois, an undisputed welterweight champion of the world, introducing Jessica McCaskill. Fighting out of the blue corner, and now from Bray, Ireland, here is a 2-division undisputed champion of the world, introducing Katie Taylor.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what... These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Big hooks upstairs. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. This is a rematch between Jessica McCaskill and Katie Taylor. They met in 2017 for the lightweight title, with Taylor winning a unanimous decision.
Jessica McCaskill, Katie Taylor. Now let's look at this fight. The first fight, they fought 10 rounds. Katie Taylor was sharp, beat her to the punch every time. The back end of the fight, that's when she started to weigh a little bit. That's when people at ringside saying she losing it. What's happening here? That's when McCaskill came back, started to pull back the fight, making Taylor have to really dig in deep and get it. But Taylor's timing is everything. She knew when to turn it on the last minute of each round, the last 30 seconds of each round, towards the back end. But it was obvious she was tiring towards the end. Of these signs of a tiring fighter? We don't know, but I tell you this, Taylor needs to be on her A game, otherwise it's going to slip away.
This fight has a real good flow to it. An uppercut does not score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about McCaskill in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges.
Here we go. It's round 2. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The crowd is dressed to impress here tonight, and the fighters promise to do the same, as we cannot wait for this, our main event.
For a fighter walking into a theatre, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
Good arm positioning, blocking that hook. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Just Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. There's a counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about McCaskill in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because
There's the bell to start round 3. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. No rest for the weary. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Well done with that counter shot. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Nice job slipping that left uppercut. Very close round with 10 seconds. Did you see that? Oh no, Katie Taylor hurt. Talk about McCaskill in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so...
Back at it in round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do you do?
Whoa, Johnny! Are we about to see Katie Taylor knocked out? Do you believe this? Taylor is down! And there's no doubt about it as we see it again. That body shot did them in.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
He's got a half a round to get this thing together.
Is that ever hope? Remember?
Oh, my goodness, Johnny! Oh, no, Katie Taylor hurt! I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
A shot from the gods took her out.
1, 2, 3,
she's going to survive the round, but just barely. Talking about Katie Taylor in that last round. Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here, or this fight. And there's the bell for round 5. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Her stamina is off the charts. That counter shot lands. Counter shot by her. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Oh, we rarely see McCaskill hurt, but she is now. Looks like trouble was averted.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The jab doesn't quite connect. She got hit hard by that punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about McCaskill in that last round. Well, this fight is not going to plan for her. This is the beginning of round 6. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
She knocked her spark out with that shot to the head. Let's watch it again one more time.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see...
There ain't no room. Only one number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top 2 but not number 2. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more pain, so more gaining. Yeah, I came in, guns blazing, at Raven, you get weighed in. Been training, sick of waiting, some failing, not plain sailing, entertaining. Check the ratings, let me out, I don't wanna be caged in. Yeah, I'm ready, who's next up? Pay attention now, yeah, your best luck. I like to warm up like a few jabs, and then I hit hard like a left hook. My style's unique, not textbook. Step to me, you get yourself messed up. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room, I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room, boom. Came in, cleaned up without a room. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved, I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two.
Good evening. We are live from one of the world's most beautiful arenas. This is Falcor Bay. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time now for our tale of Rocky Marciano. 201 pounds of pure terror. This man is an absolute machine. Alexander Usyk, the former Undisputed.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine.
An open-air outdoor. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Is he going to punch himself out, though? He misses with that straight left. Open air stadium, blazing sun. What do you think about this?
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice you back, one to give you instruction in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Back and forth they go. A lot of effort being exerted here. And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. Misses with the jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Are we witnessing one of the all-time greats go down? Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to... What do we expect to see here in round 2? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Those counter punches have to hurt. It's Rocky Marciano who hits a counter punch. This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside and just banging and banging and banging.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. And when you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Misses with the straight left. Not a lot of defense here at all. Nice counter shot. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be... Hold that thought! Rocky Marciano in trouble, do you believe this? And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute.
There's the bell to start round 3. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Fantastic punch. Incredible work rate. Johnny, take a look at this action. Show us something, Rocky. How are they still standing?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will set...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. The big Ukrainian in big trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Beautiful counterpunch. He threw a punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Marciano fighting to survive. He's never been knocked out. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
You've been in fights like that. When you think, come on, bell, ring.
On to the 4th we go. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Usyk might go down here. What an upset. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Beautiful counter shot. Usyk. True champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get...
Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it. Back into the fray here in round 5. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'd be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Another scoring shot there. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. His stamina is off the charts. Both men step back for just a moment. Like to see more jabs. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now you've got 2 fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know.
Let's start the 6. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Shot lands. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
Never seen Alexander Usyk hurt like this before. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Throw a shot, they get countered. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Nice counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecard... Whoa, wait a minute! Usyk might go down here. What an upset! You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away.
And there's the bell for round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
You're right, Todd. What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
And that will do it. What a victory. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
I need to see that again.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.